Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of the Dancing with the Stars semifinals.
Oh my goodness, we're almost there.
Almost.
Samantha, what was wearing?
That? I was kind of scared.
She was in danger of a nip slip.
And it was just like,
hideous.
What is that? It was hideous.
So the dancers tonight are going to choose their dances at random.
Well, they already did. It's not like an on-the-spot thing.
Well,
and
from
they had this
giant ugly ball.
Cute disco.
Cute? It was ugly.
Half disco ball, and they had to pull out these baby disco balls, open
that
them
was
up,
cute.
and there was 2 dances.
The bowl was... All right.
I like the baby ones, though.
No lifts allowed.
No.
Says when.
Len Goodman.
Yes.
So Jason and Edyta.
Foxtrot and the Paso Doble.
Yes. So, in the studio, they had a little locker room strategy.
That's right.
And Edyta was hilarious.
And Dan Marino phoned in a pep talk.
If you don't win, don't come home.
That's right. Don't lose to an ice skater, a Broadway star, and a Spanish guy.
Thought it was like 2 actors.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Alright, I like mine better.
No, I'm not so sure. I'm looking at this list.
Alright.
Anyway.
Foxtrot's up first. It was elegant and classy.
I liked it a lot.
And you know what? For a big guy, he had pretty elegant lines.
He's good with those lines.
He is. It's not easy to do that.
No. Especially when you're big. You need big moves.
Right. So they got a 28. A big 28.
A big 28.
That's right. Not a small one.
No.
So up next was Marissa and Tony.
They picked out a Rumba and a Quickstep.
That's correct.
So they were excited for that.
And guess who stopped by to help out?
Stacy Keebler. This was like the week
they're like
of
buds.
guests.
That's right.
Because they both were partners with Tony, so.
Tony Dovolani. Alright, so they're doing the Quickstep.
Yeah. She tried, you know, it was a little bit sloppy.
She left out her jeté.
Yeah, that was a little slip up.
This is the semifinals. You know what?
You need to bring it.
I have a feeling that there's going to be a little hokey pokey in the scoring because the week before the finals,
they leave it up to the fans, basically.
That's right. There's not going to be any low
really
scores,
close.
And there's not going to be any high scores.
Unless it's like
out of the park.
Out of the yeah.
Yeah. So they got a 26, which I must say is pretty kind, because I don't think I would have given them that high.
Like 24.
21.
No, not that low.
Cristian and Cheryl.
Viennese Waltz and Samba.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, hot dog. And by the way, she's looking more Malamarish than ever now that she got her hair cut.
It, and I don't like it that short. I think it looks better.
Alright, so poor Cristian, he's got post-traumatic stress from his Samba.
Yeah, his arm is messed up, man. He's gonna get surgery.
It's like freaking dead. He can't do anything with it. He can't even use it when he goes to the bathroom, I'm sure.
I don't want to know. So they started off with their Viennese Waltz, and, you know, I wasn't feeling it.
It was kind of there, and his
the dead arm was
kind of
more
there.
noticeable than last week.
Yeah, it's 27, but you know what? It's the week before finals.
Yeah.
It's the even scoring.
He did what he could with the arm.
Right.
But coming out of last week, I thought it would have been better.
I did too. Kristi and Mark, they picked out a Jive and a Tango.
Woo! I was excited.
2 of my favorite dances.
Yeah.
So he took her to a high-level dance class.
That was hot. I wish I was in one of those classes.
They were tango robots in there.
Yeah.
It was freaking crazy.
So they were like, can we perform some of our dance? And the girl was like, I guess. No, I was kidding. She was like, yeah. But it seems like they were like...
Yeah. So they gave them some good tips, you know? Very good tips. And it really paid off because I thought this dance deserved a
I thought this was
score.
a 30.
I did too.
And I loved
the
mix of fast and slow in this dance. The slow parts were so good.
They were. They were intense.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, the fast parts were even more intense.
There you go.
It was like down here, then up here, then here.
It was like, whoa, what's going to happen next?
I know.
So they only got a 29. I was feeling
Week
30.
before semifinals.
True.
They ain't going to be no 30s.
Yeah. So then, before the Latin round, they showed a little piece on how Len visited the couples.
I had no idea that he was a former Latin champ.
Probably knew it and just forgot.
Did he dance with Cleopatra?
Yes.
Alright, so he's going to be giving them each a new step that they have to incorporate. That's right. So, Jason, he gave him the Salvador.
Yeah.
It was, you know, basically like this stomping around thing.
It was really funny to see them dance together.
And Kristi, the Arkansas pull-through.
Oh.
I've seen that move before. I didn't know that that's what it was called. Len.
Cristian. Promenade.
Promenade. Okay. And Marissa, the cucaracha. All right. Matt Grant is there.
Yeah.
All right.
Unmiked.
Monkey, if you want to know what's going down, check out our next video on the Bacla. London Calling.
Oh.
All right.
So, first in the Latin round, Edyta and Jason with a Paso Doble.
Parts of it were very, very good. And parts of it not so good.
And it looked like there was a little bit of a lift.
They didn't mention it though because it's week before finals.
Yeah.
They want to keep it on the down low.
His little jumpy thing in the beginning was messed up.
That was out of control.
I forgot what it was called. Yeah, he didn't have any control over it.
So they got a 27. And with their 28, it's a...
55.
Is it?
Isn't it? Yes.
All right, so...
I can do simple math.
Marissa and Tony are up next. And they had their Rhumba.
Yes.
This dance, lacking substance.
It was better than the other one, the last Rhumba they did. There was more hip action.
But there was more this action. What is that? That's not dancing. That's like weird.
That's like hand dancing.
Yeah. Alright, so they got a 26. Too kind, week before finals.
Yep. So they ended up with a 52.
Right. Cristian and Cheryl. The dreaded Samba.
Oh. Yeah.
I was nervous.
I was too.
There were awesome moves in it.
And the shirt being open.
That didn't hurt either.
No.
And you know what? You ain't getting a 30, even if you blew it out of the park. It's the week before finals.
Yep. So 29 plus 27.
56.
Yep.
Alright, Kristi and Mark to close the show.
With the Jive. Alright, I was reading some bios and remember their first Jive when they were all like Buddy Holly?
Yeah.
Mark was actually in like the Buddy Holly story production or something.
That's why.
And I didn't know that his parents taught him, Julianne Hough, and Derek Hough.
And by the way...
And they lived together in London.
The Houghs have like 11 kids in their family. Do they all dance?
I don't know.
Alright, so their Jive was very, very disappointing to me.
I expected more out of it.
The choreography was weak. Did anybody notice that he was doing the pumping leg action and she was not?
Yeah, he way outshined her on this one.
I think they were hoping that everybody was going to be focused on him and nobody was going to be looking at her legs, and or they would look at his and assume that she was doing the same thing. But she was not.
No.
So they got a 28 bull shark paired up with their 29 57. Ugh. It's anybody's guess who's going home now. But I'm thinking Marissa.
Marissa, probably.
Although fans, you don't know. Alright, so tomorrow the baby dancers are back on the show.
Excited! And the new take on Thriller.
I cannot wait. But I'll have to.
Yeah.
Till then, much love.